Oh, shipwrecked again? Oh. It's the island. I must have washed up on Viewpoint Isle. Pain in my body is still there. It feels like it's starting to wane a bit. All of a sudden, I realize there's something in my hand. 3 ancient key? Oh no, ancient key number 3. Okay. I need some more blessed paper, please. You alright?
Well now, I scarce expected to meet you here at all. My, but you certainly look worse for the wear. Is everything all right?
That's all I can do. Just stand.
Gracious, that sounds quite dire.
It was.
I take this to mean you did a great deal of aimless wandering before arriving here. Rather unusual for you to meander so. I have to wonder how such a thing... Oh? What's that you're holding there?
It's a key. Number 3.
A key? Could it be for the final chest? Although my memories are returning, I am unable to recall what I had stored in here. However, there is no doubt in my mind that it was what I hold most dear. Open it for me, if you would, Adol.
Why can't you do it? Ancient key 3. There's nothing inside the chest.
Its contents are bare.
Well, that's a letdown. There's been a robbery!
Settle down now. There are no thieves or the like upon this island.
That's just what they want you to think.
This will do just fine.
But something precious to you was inside.
That is indeed the case. Adol, let me pose you a riddle. This chest was supposed to have contained my greatest treasure. I'd like you to guess what that might be.
Well, time to go.
I look forward to seeing how close your answer comes. While it may be empty at present, I expect that will change for you in the near future.
Change for me? Oh, my chest hurts.
My aim was off, but so long as I take one of you down with me...
Okay, what the?
What? Just...
So that's the way it plays out.
Shield brother. I'm not letting you go to our side just yet.
It really, really hurts. Ow.
All has gone according to your expectations, Jarl Grimson.
Send a message to all ships. Target the Sandras and lay Karja... No. Rolo to rest.
Dum dum.
Shit! The hell's going on here? Why would they turn on us?
We're outnumbered. All we can do for now is retreat.
speed! They're trying to close in and board!
I mean, I was expecting Grimson to be Rolo, but okay.
The Undying Fleet came to our rescue?
Big fog! Dead ahead!
Oh no.
Fog?
So dense.
Hold up. Isn't that...
We're short on options here. The only way out is through.
Understood. Flank speed ahead. Directly into the White Shade.
Yeah, we can't do anything else, really. Oh, Chapter 7's done. The Battle of Flumen Strait. Lovely, lovely. Where do we go from here? Like, literally, where do we go?
It's fine that we barreled our way in here and all. But this fog isn't going to trap us inside like it did before, is it?
Can't be certain, but it seemed to me that this fog was actually conjured to protect the Sandras.
Didn't just happen naturally, that's for sure.
Everyone! We're exiting the fog!
Thank you. Eastern Rogue Sea.
From what I can tell, we seem to have crossed through the Flumen Strait and into the Rogue Sea.
So that fog gave us enough cover to push our way past the sea fortress, huh? I guess what matters is that we squeaked our way out of the jaws of death.
Okay, I'm just gonna come out and say it!
But go right ahead.
What in the crap was all that? Why did the Balta Sea Force stab us in the back?
Keep it down in there, goofball.
I mean, it's a fair question at this point.
Oh, come on! Tell me this isn't insane! All of a sudden, our allies are raining fire on us while the Grieger bail us out! Speaking of which, where did those Grieger end up going?
Good question. I'm not seeing any of their ships around.
Don't you have any idea, Easer? About why the Sea Force attacked, I mean?
I'm sorry, but it's a mystery to me too.
At any rate, it's too risky for us to be sailing out in the open like this. Might be smart to find a place to hide the boat and get her patched up.
Good idea.
The best thing we can do for now is keep our priorities straight.
For whatever reason, the Sandras was set upon by the Balta Sea Force, resulting in heavy damages. The hull was left in no condition for battle, whereas the crew was pushed to the brink of both physical and mental exhaustion. Yeah, we need a break. And so the Sandras wandered westward into the Rogue Sea, searching for a place to lie low. Until eventually.
Some weird-looking formations over there.
I believe those are the Rune Islands. They're also called the Eroded Remnants, named after the array of oddly shaped rocks left behind by coastal abrasion.
Well, I'm no grizzled naval commander, but that island over there might be the safe haven we're looking for.
True. I have no objections.
Then that settles it. Okay. How's about we have everyone give a status report?
All of the wounded have been attended to on our end. Adol's condition requires constant care from my father and Dr. Flair, though.
Adol. I'm worried for him.
Damn it all! We should have known that witch Yurth had one last trick up her sleeve. It's a done deal, though. The Sandras is what needs our attention right now.
Yeah. There's no telling if or when the Balta Sea Force will track us down again. On that note, we finished verifying which parts of the ship have been wrecked.
Nice work, Cruz. How long do you think it'll take to get her back up and running?
Well, it's about the same level of damage as it was after our run-in at the Sea Fortress.
Indeed, all the customizations have been taken off, so...
If we expedite the process at full bore, it should take around 3 days. That's a generous estimate, though, with how exhausted everyone is.
Don't sweat it. Repairs are just part of the routine at this point. We'll round up everyone who can pitch in and knock it out lickety-split.
Leave it to Dogi to keep the cogs turning.
Adol?
I'm up and about, everyone. It's time for an adventure.
Not so fast, man. You sure it's okay for you to be strolling around?
It's a miracle you even can. The way it looked, that blade struck you right where it counts.
I was wandering in some sort of limbo.
It sounds like you could use a little more rest.
And you were there? And you were there?
He's the one who insisted I bring him over to you guys.
Ha! I figured you weren't gonna kick the bucket that easily.
Guess this is as good a time as any. Adol, everyone, there's something I want to say.
Yeah, you need to explain what happened when you went berserk, because that was odd.
I'm still reeling over it, so this might not come out exactly right. But, as of a while ago, I can now tap into the might of a berserker.
For real?
For real?
The might of a berserker?
I was there this one time Grimson used it. It's this Norman thing that makes you crazy. And I mean crazy strong.
That's not much of an explanation.
One of the mercenaries in my group was a Norman, so I've seen the berserker state before too. It's an intense form of combat that lets the user fight at multiple times their usual limits. The way I hear it, they can't stop until every last bit of energy they have is spent.
That much is true. You get completely overtaken by powerful, uncontrollable impulses. It's as if your body's consumed with a burning desire to turn everything into ash. That feeling holds you hostage, causing you to attack anyone and everyone, friend or foe.
How awful.
Sounds no different from Rosa during her runaway rampages.
Maybe you'd like to be turned to ash?
Oh!
That's pretty much what I thought going berserk was like too. Apparently, it gets triggered by the darkness in one's heart.
Well, I don't have anything of the sort.
Huh.
But back on the Naglfar, once it looked like Adol was at death's door, those impulses started building up more and more. Right when I thought they were about to erupt, they wrapped around Yurth and absorbed her instead. Before I realized it, my gnawing urges had changed into something else entirely.
Something else, meaning you wanted to have a nap? You wanted to have a piece of cake? What?
I could tell what it was by instinct. There was no other way to see it. This power is... No. It's more that... I'm Rollo.
Rollo. The one whose descendant the three generals were seeking?
I'm not sure I follow.
When my urges took Yurth in, they gave birth to a pitch-black emotion I couldn't rein back. One that rejects everything about the world, existing only to bring it to ruin. That in itself is the Rollo the Trident was hoping to manifest. Turns out the descendant of Rollos they were looking for, their liege, was me all along.
You, Miss Katja? That's absurd.
There's gotta be some kind of mistake.
I wouldn't be so sure. This would explain why the Balta Sea Force double-crossed us out of nowhere.
About that, it all pretty much happened at the drop of a hat. Almost like they knew in advance.
Aye. Odds are, Grimson was keenly aware of me being Rollo. As for why Other and Lager protected the Sandras despite being Grieger, well, I think you can put it together.
Forgive us for eavesdropping, but we heard the whole thing.
How dare you?
Given the subject matter, I'd say we're entitled to listen in.
Pops. Dad?
Many of Karnak's residents have been saved thus far as a result of your efforts. Our differences aside, I speak from the heart when I say we are grateful to Karja.
It's for that exact reason that we've been so forthcoming with our cooperation. But then we heard what you said just now.
Karja identified herself as the Grieger's liege. Should that truly be the case, we will have to reconsider our involvement.
Pops, are you freaking serious?
Yeah, especially right now.
This should come as no surprise. I am the mayor of Karnak, after all. We can't very well join hands with the same band who leveled our town.
Look, we still can't say any of this for sure yet.
That's right! Not even Karja herself has sorted it out!
And besides, think about everything we've gone through together! Adel and Karja were the ones who rescued you both in the first place!
I understand the point you're trying to make. But the fact of the matter is that the Sandras was just bombarded by the Balta Sea Force. What do you suppose would become of us were we to stay this course?
Ahem. Crew, I've been letting this slide up till now, but it's high time you took a fresh look at things. You're a smart kid, my boy. This shouldn't be a tough decision to make.
But... Hello. Mind if I cut in?
Huh? Oh, now it goes off. It's you,
a Grieger?
A specific Grieger, yes.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I do hope you can forgive this little disturbance. Might I prevail upon you to humor me with a momentary truce?
Locker.
You were eavesdropping too? Who else is here?
So engrossed were you in your dialogue that it left no window for me to announce myself. But my, isn't this just the most delicious of developments?
I don't know. I won't go with delicious. It's a bit bitter.
Why, merely standing before you has me awash in goosebumps. Karja, you are indisputably the latest in our liege's lineage. Rather an enigma how we failed to notice as much for all this time.
Indisputably, he says.
It can't be.
Well, if I really am Rolo, then what comes next?
Ah, yes. For the time being, what say we have you meet with Lady Lila?
Very well. Why all of a sudden?
As our liege, Karja has every right to meet with Lady Lila. I'd say you're better served posing your whys to her directly. Not to mention, it would be ill-advised for our liege to remain with the Sandras. The spooky, scary Balta Sea Force is out on the bloodthirsty hunt after all.
Land sakes!
What's your take, Shield Brother?
What other options do we have? Yeah.
Aye. It could land us right into Logger's trap, but you have to meet with Lila either way. Right, Adel?
Excellent. It would seem you have your decision.
Karja, you can't!
What else are we gonna do?
What she said! There's no reason to believe a word out of this guy's mouth!
Here's an idea. To the fair people of the Sandras, I will impart a gift.
The heck's this?
A sunstone. An ancient tool that's certain to be of use to your ilk. With it, navigating even the depths of the White Shade will prove a trifling matter. This, in turn, will allow you to reach Serenes Island in the Marine Triangle, where Lady Lila awaits.
Why are you giving this to us?
If you're going to exit the main stage, the least you can do is play the part of a rapt audience. Though that doesn't quite seem to be your inclination, given the flow of conversation earlier. As your mayor made plain, you may no longer have any incentive to play along.
Hey! We've got every intention of...
There is no word that rings more hollow than the human concept of intent. Mayhaps you had best confer with the rest of your circle? Now then, my liege, let us depart once your preparations are in order.
Fine.
Oh dear. Oh. Yeah, you, obviously.
Let's catch our breath.
Make sure we get all the chests we can around. Blaze gloves. Hello, mate. Oh dear. Why didn't you say anything about what was coming up? Oh, I suppose.
Okay, let's give it a shot.
Don't see anything new. Is there another fishing spot out at sea? There usually is one, so... Nope. No, there's one behind you. Can you just move out of the way? Just give me a minute.
Okay,
give me a minute.
let's give it a shot.
Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Aha! Look at him standing there while we fish.
Right.
See, this is very much like I would fish there just because it's funny, rather than the penguin.
Good.
Come on. Come
I'll
on.
give you a hand.
That's what we want.
Let's do this.
That went well.
Aquamarine. Are we done for sure? Cool. Right, anyway, mate. Are you ready to embark, my liege? Go on then. Then allow me to escort you to my flagship, the Ulvaldi? Ulvaldi? This way, if you please. How do you say that? I'm assuming he's gonna say.
Never thought I'd see the day I sailed under Grieger colors.
Will you be okay, Kaja?
What's that supposed to imply?
I mean, these are quite serious developments here regarding you, so...
Don't forget, we're still in enemy territory. Anything can happen, so stay at the ready.
Dear, oh dear. How disheartening it is that you're so on guard, my liege. And to think, your welcome presence has me elated to the point of choking on my tears.
Quit chewing this scenery. If I really am your liege, then answer me this. Where did Other go?
He stayed behind at Grugel Fortress to deal with the Balta Sea Force. No one else has the capacity to keep your father dearest at bay. Even I was given a good thrashing during our altercation earlier.
Grimson. He knew about this Rollo business the whole time, didn't he?
You're asking for my impression?
I think he had an idea, but the situation with you very much confirmed it.
Having reflected on Grimson's actions and the Balta Sea Force's behavior in retrospect, I would even go so far as to say they had deliberately steered you toward awakening as Rollo.
Oh, that's a point. That could have been it.
Stow the wild guessin'!
My word. It should go without saying that this is merely conjecture on my part.
No, that's a good thought. That's a good thought.
Save your questions for Lady Lila, perhaps, if you wish to learn more about yourself.
Lila? What's she got to do with me?
I mean, it's gonna be your mother, so...
I'm afraid my lips are sealed on that matter. Why, you ask? Because it'll be far more entertaining to have you hear the answer from the woman herself.
She's linked to the Grieger somehow. On top of being the one who gave Adol the power of mana, we're way past the point of treating her as just some person.
She hasn't been in contact in a while.
Aye, now that you mention it. Either way, we're stuck dancing to his tune for now. We need to get something out of this. I'll be damned if we come up empty.
A sight for sore eyes. At last, we enter the Marine Triangle.
What's it look like, though? Is it just gonna be foggy
The White Shade!
the whole time?
That time we entered it from the north had us wandering blindly, unable to tell left from right. That giant crystal. Is it the same as the one you gave Gren?
The Sunstone. It is an ancient tool that locates the position of the sun, directing you to your port of call. Once upon a time, the Normans developed a variety of techniques to aid their forays into the great blue unknown. Sunstones, fashioned out of a mineral known as Silverberg, are among their antique creations.
That's so. Hold on a second. If you're the one making the fog, then why even bother with this thing?
From our perspective, humans are helpless, fleeting creatures. I find it oddly endearing how such a species employs their ingenuity toward invention in their struggle to survive. You could consider this my way of paying homage to that.
Can't say I follow.
Aha! In more pertinent news, I do believe our destination is in sight. Over yonder is Serenes Island, where Lady Lila resides.
Ooh. Ominous-looking island. Kinda weirdly shaped, isn't it?
Yeah. Won't be easy for this ship to make it to shore.
It is as you say. The surrounding reefs prevent the Uvolti from venturing any closer.
Uvolti. The D is a T sound? Okay.
Apologies, my liege, but you will have to make the rest of the journey by rowboat.
Huh? You aren't coming along?
I shall be following you in short order. In spite of appearances, my duties are many.
Triple dot.
Not sure what to think.
You could help with rowing.
Not him. Ever since we met, I've wanted to learn more about myself. Something inside me always had a hunch that I wasn't normal. But this is just too much. And Grimson, he never told me a word about it. Is it because he knew this would happen? Or even worse?
Yeah, like he said, did he want it to happen for some reason? Or make it happen?
You're asking for my impression? Having reflected on Grimson's actions and the Balta Sea Force's behavior in retrospect, I would even go so far as to say they had deliberately steered you toward awakening as Rolo.
But why? Let's hear it from the man himself.
You mean Grimson?
Yeah, we'll have words with him at some point.
Aye. No more turning a blind eye to things. I hate to drag you into it, Adol, but when I do confront him, will you come with me?
Oh yeah, of course. You're Shield sister, after all. And what else are Shield brethren for?
Aye. All right. Thanks. I feel better now. We can go ashore on that beach up ahead. Just keep rowing forward.
Oh, forward, you said. I was rowing backwards.
So this is Serenes Island. Feels more like a tower. Not sure where Lila is. But for now, the only way to go is around and up.
I imagine she's at the top.
Adol?
Hello?
It's me. Lila.
Hello?
Why are you here?
Logger gave us a lift.
Logger did. Please, take caution.
Caution's here? Where do we take them?
Come. Quickly.
Lila's voice grows fainter and fainter until eventually she can no longer be heard.
Cut off again, huh? Think it's safe to say we're in the right place, though.
Yeah. Yeah, some interesting developments. I thought it was going to go the route of...
Let's catch our breath.
She was going to have to face off against her father, because he was going to be Rolo, but...
I bet we can catch something here.
No, it sort of did it the opposite way around.
Let's give it a shot.
Hello, fish! How are we getting back to the penguin? I mean, I'm assuming we will at some point, you know. You know, I fancy getting myself some fish and chips. That might be my meal for today, I feel. No. What do we got here?
Well.
What are you? Calamitous? Anything else? No, that's it. Right, we're off. Right, so where were we? 566.
Burn away! Burn this into severing light! Too easy! Think again! What's this?
I almost don't want to use that skill now, the Berserker Rage. Doesn't feel appropriate, does it? Just noticed what we're getting as drops here.
Something's off. Might want to mana sense around.
Some of the materials. Very interesting. Did we get anything dropped from you? No, he's just running off.
Can't catch me! Freeze! All right, treasure!
Okay, we got Mr. Crystal. There's one around the corner, though. Ooh. Gotta split up.
Eat this!
Yeah, I see. Okay.
Stay here, Adol.
I mean, that seems like it wants Adol to go in there and Kaja there, but I'm wondering.
Switch!
Do it the other way around? Just based on the color scheme.
Switch out!
Because Kaja had the more purple attire normally. Ooh.
Here I go! Freeze!
Switch!
Probably just color coded to the doors. That's what it'll be.
Too easy! Severing light!
Hello.
Burn
Hi, Karja. Hello. Hello, Karja. Hello. She didn't say hello.
How's that?
How's that? What is this? Yeah, gotta be color-coded.
Mana!
Switch out!
Okay.
Yeah!
So, make sure we get this first. No, loot the box, loot the box.
That's the
Hey,
stuff.
oh, bracelet. But doesn't one of us have to stay on it now? Okay.
Something's off. Might want to mana sense around. Huh. Didn't expect this here.
Oh yeah, I had a strength one, didn't I?
Yeah!
Oh no!
Freeze!
There we go. Ah, we need to go back together now. Okay. What was that? Ah, just the way back. Just the way back. Alright,
There's so many. How's that? Burn this cinder! Pulverize! How's that? Slice and dice!
Slice and dice. That's gonna be it, right? Yes! Alright, let's get this going again.
Switch out!
There we go.
That should just about do it.
So this is how we go up the waterfalls now. Gotcha. The gulling board begins to glow alongside the rune tablet. Okay, enhanced mana ride. Go up waterfalls.
Yeah. And made it.
Climbing that cascade was a breeze. Guess this is what mana ride's really capable of.
Yeah. Freeze!
Question is, does it require water to do that?
Switch! Incinerate! Severing light!
Something's there. Mana sense might come in handy here.
Dark rub. Let's go keep an eye out for Milou. There's one there. Lovely. I do like these big skills where it's like I press it once to just watch everything just
valuable.
die. Like that, for instance.
How's that?
How's that? 566. Let's see if we get to 570 before we reach the top. It's not an aim, I'm just curious if it'll, happen. Because there's only so many enemies, so, I don't exactly have control over that.
Switch! Freeze! Mana of ice! Heads up!
Switch! Severing light! Yeah! Severing light! Yeah!
I was gonna say, they're gonna come back up.
Out! Chill to the bone! Chill to the bone! Eat this!
Looks like a hassle and a half.
Huzzah!
I knew you could do it, Karja.
Switch! Severing light! Yeah! Skill! Severing light! Yeah! To end this! Smashed it!
Switch out! Chill to the bone! Get started!
Yes, on the level up. Oh, wait, did we get this thing around here? It was a shiny, right? Oh, no. It was a chest. It was a chest.
Huh. Didn't Didn't expect this here.
Ooh, lovely. How far do we need to travel, though? Ooh. I mean, it's okay, I guess. All right, boom. Ooh, nearly went back. Assuming we're meant to go this way. Would it have mattered? I mean, we would have headed for this one.
Pretty sure something's around here.
Yeah, we just nearly missed a chest as a result.
Oh, found something.
Would have missed some rainbow lumps. So we missed one down there already. Ugh, I didn't want to do that. So, it's down there. And I've got to go get it, otherwise it's going to bug me. Oh, get these crystals as well. Ah! That's the quicker way back. If only it was. Be like, I'll just glide on back.
Okay, let's ride.
So how did I miss this one?
Pretty sure something's around here. Huh. Didn't expect this here.
Well, clearly. Okay, so there's 3 more things to get. Yeah, it does require water because it just goes slow there, doesn't it?
Let's fly! Okay, let's ride!
And away we go! Boom, boom, boom! Lovely job, like.
To bits! How's that? Time to strike back! Heads up! Switch! Run away!
Just a bit further up and we've got another one.
Switch out!
It's very Karja based in this area.
Solid! Hey! Anyone here? Freeze! No response, huh? You climbed up pretty high. Yeah! Gotta be close to the peak by now.
Didn't expect this here.
Gold! Going for gold! Let's try to get a good swing in, but no. Right, are we done in this area? 46? What? Where's the rest then? Like, it can't be out there. There's gotta be other bits to this island. Blim, 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 blim. Alright, here we go. Ah, there's an inside.
We've climbed all this way, but there's still no sign of where Lila is. Wait, over there! Does that entrance go inside the mountain? Maybe it'll lead us to her.
Slightly different architecture to what we've seen previous with the ruins and stuff. Yeah, lots in here, lots in here. I almost had it.
Let's catch our breath. Flame off! What's this? Burn away!
Switch out! Freeze!
Okay, crystal down there. How are we doing on our stats? 569. I did say, can we reach 570? So maybe I should have said, can we reach 580?
Real spacious in here. Who would have thought this mountain was hollowed out like this? We'll just have to go as far down as we can. It's like a hassle and a half.
Burn this cinder! Switch out! Do it!
Switch!
Are you dead or like what? Okay. There we go. Woo! That's always appreciated. It does, because it is. Let's see here. I don't want to apply the strength one just yet. Or the other.
Thanks for the food!
Just for the item drop rate.
And we're off! And we're off!
And we're up! There's a crystal here? Ah. Watch it, mate.
So fast! I think there's something around here. Didn't expect this here. Incinerate! Pulverize! Slice and dice!
Slice and dice.
How's that? Think again! Burn away! How's that?
Ooh. Some kind of altar, maybe? There's something about this right now that's reminding me of these sort of underwater levels from Journey. If you remember Journey, that is.
Looks valuable.
Okay, I'm considering this the end of where we're going. There's probably an elevator that takes us somewhere, but can't be 100% on that, obviously. Yeah. Well, we're only 63%, so no. I was gonna use the strength potion, but like, no. We'll continue waiting. It was an elevator, that was good. I would have been very disappointed had I used the strength thingy.
How's that? I think there's something around here. I think there's something around here.
I think there's something around here. Ooh.
How's that?
I expected sort of platforms, not just
Found something. Something's there.
like, you know, like the step platforms, not one solid platform.
Monosense might come in handy here. Didn't expect this here.
Not bad.
I'm getting a little hungry.
Really?
Mana!
Oh, it's because the lunchbox wore off.
Flame off!
Don't worry, I saw it. Yes, come on, game. There
Okay,
we go.
let's give it a shot.
Fishing. We're good.
I bet we can catch something here. How's that?
Huh. Well, that's the way to go, so...
Damn, we're not gonna make it in time. Or maybe with monosynths, we can.
Yeah, I was busy doing other things. Oh, yes. Time. I didn't use slowing it down for a while, have we? There we go. Ready? I didn't hold it down long enough, did I? That was it. There we go. Huh. I had genuinely forgotten about that. Potatoes!
A rare find!
Can I? No.
Here goes! Monosynths might come in handy here.
I almost got crushed.
Found something!
We can move on now. That sure was elaborate.
We've still got a ways to go. Okay. Does seem to just be an elevator, okay.
Monosynths might come in handy here. How's that?
Definitely came in handy. It's that thing again.
Didn't expect this here.
It's like where I'm thinking I'm not holding it down, so I start holding it down. And it's still not done anything, so I let go and try to do it again. But it's like, as I do that, it starts up. It's like, yeah.
Burn away! Nice work, cinders! Incinerate! Burn away! Flame off!
What's this?
How's that?
Here goes! I think there's something around here.
Aurora berries.
Pulverize! Severing light! Stronger than best!
Oh, new skill as a result of that. Level up-o. Is that Karja level up-o as well? Yes, okay. Are we 69? I just realized. Nice. Which means we should get a new skill when we get to 70, so it's an up. The launch one, that's what we want. 65 though for a launch. It's like, ooh. Don't know if I like that. Can't exactly get much training in terms of the skill, I imagine.
Let's catch our breath.
How's that?
So do we have to jump off?
Yes.
Okay.
A treasure chest.
Remedy.
Looks.
So, at this point, I'd say we're pretty much done. So let's check the stats. 571. Okay. Now let's get that going. Nice. Have a 3
Just
there.
getting started.
Give you the break as well.
Just getting started.
So yeah, 574. Like jeez. Alright, we'll check the spot.
Okay.
Well, that's
give it a
sand
shot.
there, like lovely. Nope, nothing. Okay.
Let's make tracks.
Switch out!
Right, so in theory, this is 100% now. Hellblaze Tomb!
Oh, lucky.
Plus... What was it? 0.4. We're at 4 on that now. Lovely, lovely, lovely. What was I checking? There was something else I wanted to look at and I can't remember what it was. It wasn't that. So it's like, yeah, we gotta build that up. It wasn't equipment. Not yet. I don't remember.
Hey!
Oh, that was it. That. We've missed a buried treasure somewhere. Oh, it's right next to us.
Something's off. Might want to mana sense around. Oh, found something.
Another buried treasure somewhere. Where is the question for me? Oh no.
Switch!
No.
Switch!
There's a crystal over there. Still missed a buried treasure somewhere. There. I'm inclined to go get it.
All right, let's go. Want to take a break here?
I do. And actually...
Switch! Fire! Fire!
Yeah, switch!
May as well see about getting this skill up.
Freeze!
Switch! Fire!
You gonna come back up? Thank you.
Burn to cinders! Burn to cinders!
Switch out! Freeze! Seems like a hard nut to crack. Mana! Yeah!
I was gonna say it's because we jumped over it, but it wasn't.
Switch! Fire! Burn to cinders! How's that?
Switch!
Fire!
Well, him launching himself into the water caused that issue.
Too easy! Fly away!
Switch out! Yeah!
It's you. There we want.
Something's off. Might want to mana sense around. Huh. Didn't expect this here.
Okay, so next area is no. That area. That's what we want, but we need to go back
All right, let's go.
because we did
Wanna take a
just
break
miss
here?
it.
What's this?
Switch! Fire! Fire!
There we go.
Switch! Burn to cinders! Get him! Burn away!
Gotcha. So, 100%. That's what I was after. Okay, equipment. Add all back to the XP, please, and get this one. Okay. Now we'll see what awaits us.
How's that?
Almost level 70 then.
Make tracks!
The air feels different all of a sudden. You don't think...
Ooh. Like three sets of 3, thinking trident and stuff like that.
What's this? Almost feels like a prison of water. Adol, up ahead! Hey, brother.
You must be Lila. Hello?
She looks weak, but not hurt. Let's get her down from... What did I just hit?
Some kind of force field.
A barrier Lady Lila erected when she sealed us 3 generals away long ago. But alas, the only one it presently confines is Lady Lila herself.
Lager.
Don't try to get in our way.
Tut tut, Adol. I have no intention of being a hindrance. Quite the opposite, really. I am here for your benefit.
Explain how.
For ages, I have been searching. Undying though I may be, my heart is ever hollow. And so, I seek to fill it. Thus did I grow lovesick over the sagas of man. Thus did I meet you both. The end point of my curiosity's journey is the manner in which I die. How does one who is undying find death? To say nothing of how they best ought to. The one who sealed Lady Lila, my liege, was none other than yours truly. Should you wish to free her, you have no choice but to vanquish me.
Don't tell me. Are you trying to repeat what happened to Yurth?
Of course he is.
Indeed. For that would appear to be the part I play in this tale. Taking in my essence will bring us one step closer to restoring Rollo in all his glory.
He transformed!
Karja, you must not fight him!
Lila, why would you tell me to...
The stage is set for a most sensational performance! In service of this saga's rising action, I shall combat you with everything I can muster! Retaliate in earnest, my liege, lest your lives all be forfeit! Bear witness as the curtain rises on our final chapter!
Furnace cinders!
That was mid-skill. What happened there?
Switch!
Wreak havoc!
What?
Ow.
Yeah! Freeze!
Switch! Fly away!
No! You mustn't fight! How can we not? You'll kill us otherwise!
Your voice, your expression, they're simply magnificent! I couldn't possibly be more related!
Kill to the bone! Freeze!
Switch! Furnace cinders!
Shall I spread the seeds of this saga?
Pulverize!
Have your
Need to build up that big chain.
Fly away! Get him! Pulverize!
Switch out! Freeze! Chill to the bone! Freeze!
That's the way!
Killer! How's this?
Does this? Splendid! Simply splendid! A fitting development for this saga's closing chapter!
What unparalleled euphoria!
Skeeter.
Go time, Karja!
There's no other way around it!
Together as one!
Just seeing if I could get the revenge built up with that, but no.
Severing light!
Switch out! Shield rhetoric, take it
Nice.
out! Sneaky little...
Karja!
Well done.
Freeze! There! How's this?
Went quite nicely. It is what he wants, though, isn't it? So. New skill device. Can I get it? No? No? Oh. Level 70.
Logger, of all the dirty tricks, you left us no choice but to defeat you.
I can only hope this was enough to pen my way into a page of your saga. Shame though it is that I cannot witness its continuation. To share in your footsteps, my liege, is just as well.
Damn it!
Have you tried staying calm?
Right. Thanks. That was a close one. Lila! Wait. This girl...
It's about time we finally met.
Adol. Karja. Outside. Huh? It has been ages since my last breath of fresh air. May I ask you to bring me outside?
Oh, sure. The white shade. It's gone.
It's probably because we defeated Logger.
Aye. The Marine Triangle makes for a fairer sight this way.
How are you feeling after all that time?
Much better than before. Adol. Karja. Allow me to thank you for coming to my rescue. I especially appreciate your traveling all this way, Adol.
I'm sorry it took us so long.
You've gone through so many hardships on my behalf. There are no words to express my gratitude. Karja, how are you faring? It would seem your and Adol's combined powers have been able to keep your condition under control.
That's going to be the key, isn't it?
Yeah, somehow. But more importantly, we've got a mountain of questions to ask you.
I can only imagine. Where to even begin?
Backstory time, I imagine.
First off, are you a human or what? And how do you know so much about me?
I am A spirit who has inhabited Obelia Gulf since time immemorial.
A spirit?
I am also Rollo's wife, as well as your forebear.
What?
So that's why Logger called you Lady.
Yes, the Trident referred to me as such long ago.
Okay, so not Karja's mother, but still a relative. It's like, oh, okay.
Let me get this straight. I'm descended from Rollo and you. A spirit?
Correct. I expect this revelation comes as a shock.
I mean, we've had quite a few today, so...
Then, what was Rollo's connection to the three generals?
I will explain everything from start to finish. Adol, I ask that you listen close as well.
What? Does it have to do with adventure? Adventure, you say? I didn't say that. Adventure! Oh.
Our story begins roughly 140 years ago. In a Norman settlement, Rollo was born as the son of the Jarl. He was an irascible babe, even biting off the ear of the wet nurse who delivered him.
Yeah, we heard about that.
As a young boy, his deeds and demeanor were marked with a brutality not even the Normans could bear. His elders, their tolerance exhausted, brought him on a plundering expedition before he came of age. Rollo performed many a great feat upon the fields of battle, but he fought with such ruthless savagery that even his allies feared and abhorred him.
Right. Parts of this were recorded on the runestones we've seen.
Yes. But the most significant is yet to follow. Eventually, Rollo slew his father, the Jarl, and visited tyranny upon every corner of the North Sea. It was then that he heard the rumors of a hidden treasure, known as the Sea King's Throne. In time, he appeared unto me, the throne's keeper.
The Sea King's Throne? The one that can grant people's wishes?
So it really exists?
Yes, though it isn't quite as opportune as the fables suggest. As I was saying, there he was. Rollo had managed to reach the temple that housed the throne, all by his lonesome.
That's gonna be where the final boss fight is.
Son of man, what is it you seek?
Everything!
And what does that entail?
What else? Riches, women, and land.
Those desires are not your own. They are those of the ones who led you here.
Huh?
Gaze into the water's reflection.
What in blazes?
Someone saw fit to lade an empty vessel with pure malice. You are that vessel. Who, then, does that make you? From the instant we met, I could tell there was something irregular about him. Standing before my eyes, it was as though he were the very embodiment of malice. Far more than a single human being could possibly harbor.
Malice?
Yes. At the same time, his very existence evoked a feeling of dissonance. The malice was unadulterated, to the point where there was no sense of personhood to be found. But then...
Who am I?
Yeah, imagine how angry and upset he'll be, knowing he'd basically been used his entire life.
You. Could it be? That exchange led me to a realization. It wasn't that Rollo lacked an individual self. Rather, it was such a diminutive size that the malice pushed it to the depths of his heart. What's more, the seed of said malice was planted by an external force.
Huh? But who? And why?
That I do not know. From there, subsequent events caused Rollo to become aware of his own abnormalities. He then returned from a lengthy voyage, after which I seated him upon the Sea King's throne. His sole wish? To live as a normal human being. The throne granted his plea, and thus did he regain his identity.
Aww.
However, at that moment, the malice embedded in him was set free. Hubris, Nihon, and lust. Such are the true forms of Other, Lager, and Yurth, respectively.
So, then what happened to them?
Immediately following their release, nothing of note. Rollo repented for his past actions and became the ruler of this land, ushering it into prosperity.
As the Duchy of Norgard, right?
Yes. The nation flourished and peaceful days prevailed for some time. Rollo and I were wed, and together we had a child. Then, one fateful day, those aspects of malice that were thought to have dissipated re-emerged with Grieger in tow. And by their hands, the entirety of the realm was stricken by the great calamity. Rollo prepared several arcs in which he sent his subjects to safety. But immediately after that, he disappeared from Obelia Gulf entirely.
That was written on the runestone in the Flumen Strait.
In order to protect this land he so loved, I kept the malice sealed away here. Until a few short months ago, that is. The generals, having regained their power, turned the tables and sealed me away in their place. I used the last of my remaining strength to imbue a seashell with mana and send it out into the sea.
And Adol wound up finding that same shell in Karnak.
Karja. Even while maintaining the seal, I had been able to sense your presence. But just what are these shackles that bind you? They seem to be a product of mana.
Oh, right! That's one of the things I wanted to ask about. But going by what you just said, I'm guessing it doesn't ring a bell.
Huh.
Unfortunately not. And although I'm sure you've already grasped this, the Trident's aim is to root themselves into your heart and give rise to Rollo anew. That is what must be addressed first and foremost.
I want to save Karja, of course.
Adol.
Before anything else, you must avoid battling the last of the three generals.
Gonna be difficult, we got a curse on us.
If Karja takes Other's essence into herself, Rollo will surely be revived.
Nothing doing. We're taking him down, and that's that.
But why?
You haven't forgotten, right, Shield Brother?
Well, no, of course not. I just mentioned it.
Unless we defeat Other, you'll die.
What do you mean by that?
Adel and Kaja explained the sea serpent's curse to Lila.
I see. This curse is potent indeed.
You couldn't get rid of it for us, because that would solve the problem.
Forgive me, but I can offer no aid here.
Ah, damn it. You don't have to apologize.
But under these circumstances, one of you will be doomed no matter what we do. Adol, Karja, would you accompany me to the Seabed Temple of Ire?
Seabed Temple?
You mean that's underwater, right? Like, what?
Yes. It is where I once lived, as well as the location of the Sea King's throne. Provided its power is still usable, there may yet be hope.
Where do we find the place?
Chomping at the bit already, huh?
Adventure!
The Seabed Temple is further west from the Marine Triangle. Specifically, in what are known as the Waters of Creation, the Raoul Darksea.
Wait a minute! The Raoul Darksea is home to the most treacherous waves in all of Obelia Gulf. We don't even have a ship now that Logger's out of the picture.
Oh, I doubt that will be a concern.
The sundress is here, isn't it?
Just look at the horizon behind you.
Yes.
That's Sandra's! But why?
I imagine our group snuck off from the mayor. They sure were quick about those repairs.
That isn't even the part I'm talking about. They shouldn't have any reason to fall in with us anymore.
The two of you have surmounted a great many tribulations up to this point. I imagine the experience has left you with grievous wounds, Karja. In mind and body both. But while there are undoubtedly more trials yet to come, you must hold your head high, Karja Balta. For there is also much you have gained in the course of this journey.
Oh, Chapter 8. At its end already.